Hello everyone and welcome back to another video here on the Lil'X YouTube channel. In today's video we are going to be taking apart the AliExpress gaming handheld slash emulator. It's more of a niche slash novelty item. Not a lot of people are going to get a lot of great value, especially since there's no Nintendo games being emulated on this. Now maybe you could add some, depending on what we find inside. I haven't done no research. I have no idea what's going to be inside. Obviously, they copied a little bit of, Nintendo's-esque in the menu. So, I'm genuinely curious what's running this thing inside. And also, I have not charged this from when I unboxed it, and that was a couple weeks ago, so I have not charged it. In that regards, it really doesn't use a lot of power, which it's to be expected. I got this for about $3 or so. Let's go ahead and take it apart. Now obviously there's no screws or anything, so it's going to have to be pried open. Let's go ahead and try the less destructive method with this plastic pick or guitar pick, however you want to call it. This plastic piece right here. Let's try to pop it open. There seems to be, I think, tabs, like little clips. Let me see. Let me try to go around the device, see if I could get it. I was able to lift that corner up. Now let me try another corner, see if I'm more successful. Unfortunately, oh, there we go. So I'm just gonna go around the device. There's obviously some adhesive as well. You can hear the pick slicing through the adhesive. Oh yeah, this is pretty simply put together. As you can see here, we got the top part of the display almost off. Yeah, there appear to be some clips. That or the glue is pretty strong. It is the glue being strong. So as you can see there's no clips or anything. It's just the glue coming apart. Now if this device breaks, obviously it's pretty inexpensive, you can buy another one, but let's try to see if we can put it back together, which depending on how they assembled it might not happen. Alright, so the buttons kind of came apart. Pretty cheaply made buttons, as you can see. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this one too. This kind of reminds me of the DIY little kits where you build stuff. They come something like this, you gotta pop them out. Now taking a look around, we have our battery. Let's see if we have any information about the size. It is at 3.7 volt, pretty standard, 0.88 watt hours. So yeah, pretty small little battery, but surprisingly pretty long lasting battery. Like I mentioned, I haven't charged this device since I got it, and it's still holding up. So the props for the battery. Now as you can see, we do have a couple clips here, or what appear like clips around the device. So let's see if we can try to pry those. Oh yeah, they are definitely clips. I'm gonna try not to, I don't want this to slide and puncture the battery and us have a fire in my room. That would not be a good idea. That's not really working that well. Let's switch over to this tool right here. Okay, it's coming apart. Now I'm pretty sure there's going to be people in the comments saying, hey, you should have done this, you should have done that. But we are making progress here. Everybody has their own little techniques of opening, and I do have a lot more tools here that I could certainly use. But the less tools you use, I guess, the better, but also the more complicated. There we go, pried it open there, and here we have it. Just a simple basic chip with a battery and a small speaker running the whole thing. We have some graphite or some sort of thing covering, which what I'm guessing is the main processing unit, or unless it's this right here, which is a expansion chip, as you can see right there. I'm not really familiar with all the chips around or whatever. If you're able to identify that, please go ahead. But as you can see, it's pretty simple. We just have a display and a battery and a speaker. Pretty simple. It does have a couple screws right here, which me being the curious person that I am, I do want to take those apart and check it out a little further here. We might already have the size. Yep. So one screw, take that out. Second screw, taking it out. Now this should pop off like so, and it does. We also have the screen, which can also pop out, and this is the whole, even the speaker and this switch. So here's a little teeny tiny speaker, here's the whole board, and here's the display. I should probably not be holding it like that because this can tear off pretty easily. As you can see, the display, nothing major. It kind of reminds me of like an old Nintendo DS display. Flick our switch, and we just get a white display. I don't know about y'all, but I think we killed it. Yep, I think we might have killed it, guys. Or I might have killed it. Whenever you turn it on, it makes a weird sound here. I'll put it up the microphone so you can hear. It makes like a clicking sound. So yep, that makes me think that we actually ended up killing the device, which I don't know how we would do that. I mean, I get I was plying it and folding it. Maybe that might have dislodged a resistor or something. Or maybe might have messed up some of the soldering or something. But here's the display. I'm going to try to reseat the cable, see if that does anything. Pretty fragile cable, so maybe I'm thinking maybe the cable I did something, or by folding the board, that might have caused some damage as well. Flick out this, and we get no video output. We don't get no sound. Oh, we actually get sound. So maybe the screen, something messed up with the screen, which I was prying it from the side. So if it was the screen, that was my fault. As you can hear, we still get sound, but we get no video. So I'm thinking I might have messed up something with the screen, which messing with it a little bit around doesn't really yield anything. Like I said, I tried reseating the cable. I'll try that again, see if maybe I reseated it wrong. No, still giving me the same white display. Yeah, I think this is the end of our little console here. Now this chip does get warm. I'm touching right here and it's getting quite warm. So yeah, this is probably some sort of heat dissipation paste or whatever they put on there. Not really a paste, but it's hardened. It might be, hopefully it's not bad chemically. But yeah, I think this is the end of our AliExpress handheld. Like I said, I've tried reseating the screen, tried messing around with this. I'm pretty sure I don't think I cracked it, but I definitely did something to the display where we don't get no more image. And like I said, this is getting pretty warm, which I didn't notice that when I was checking it out. I can try putting it back together, see if that does some sort of help, which I doubt it. If so, I'm gonna fast forward putting it together, since I'm obviously gonna put it together in the same way that I took it out. I'll catch you guys when I'm done. Alright, so I'm giving up, guys. I turned it on, still nothing, so it makes no sense for me to go further since I know that it is not going to work. I might repurpose the battery for a different project that I had. I want to revive an old MP3 player that I bought. The battery doesn't work, and I was reading online, and it does need a 3.7 volt little battery, so I will repurpose the battery. Everything else will get thrown away or recycled. But yeah, this was the video taking apart our AliExpress little gaming handheld, retro gaming handheld. It is pretty simple, pretty basic hardware. That's why they're able to make so many of them and for so cheap. So yeah, there we go. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to give it a like, subscribe, comment down below if you were expecting maybe expansion storage, maybe like a micro SD card ability, which I doubted. I had a small teeny tiny hope, but with the device being as cheap as it is, I obviously, had my doubts as well. With that said, like I mentioned, please subscribe down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.